Hi there, this is Jen, and thanks so much for stopping by today. Today is the monthly card Hoppin' Hop, and this month's theme for October, it is favorite holiday, and then we are going to be doing either interactive or fun fold cards. There is a $50 scrapbook.com giveaway that is open to all, so further on in the video I'll talk briefly about that. And also don't forget to share the love and visit all of the participants. We have a great amount of fun with this, and everybody works really hard, and so share some love, as well as don't forget to check out the link to the next person in the hop below. So as you can see, I chose Christmas, and this is an old Kaisercraft stamp set called Let It Snow. You can use anything you want, it could be any holiday, any design. I really struggled with this, I have to say. I think this is the first time I've done a fun fold card, so I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of accent opaque white cardstock because it's a little bit thicker, and then I just cut that at 5.5, just like if I were creating my card base, and I'm also going to score that at 4.25, the same as if I'm creating my card base. But I'm going to go ahead and flip the card around so that I can cut the fun fold portion, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go ahead and score at 2.5, and so I'm just going to score from the edge of the card into the score line in the middle of the card where the fold is. So this is, I guess, called a Dutch fold card. And so what I'm doing is I'm just making a score line so I know where to cut. So basically there's going to be a bottom portion, and then I'm going to cut along that line right there with my trimmer. And so I'm just going to cut up to the middle of the card, and then I will rotate the card and cut from the top to the middle. And this is going to remove a little piece of cardstock, which is then going to be used on the front of the card. So I don't know this is my favorite. There's probably a reason why I haven't done fun folds. I don't like measuring particularly, and so that might be part of the reason. I would rather spend an hour like watercoloring or doing a background than measuring and stuff like that. And that's just me. Everybody's different. There are others that really love the style of card, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I probably will try it again just in some different styles. I kept it really basic. I was really not sure what to do, honestly, and so I'm using this Doodlebug paper pack, and this is called Home for the Holidays. I think it's from like 2013, just some old paper from my stash. And I went ahead and I cut the pieces. So I'll give you the measurements. I cut this piece at a 4 by 5.25, and then I cut the snowflake piece 3.25 by 5, or 3.75 by 5. And that's going to go on the inside portion, so I will mat those together. And then for the smaller piece, for the pattern paper, I did 3.25 by 4.75. And then for the white piece, which was the remnant from that card that we cut, is 2.75 by 4.25. And you can do these measurements any how you want. I just kind of made it fit onto the card piece. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere all of these pieces together. And while I'm doing that, I want to go ahead and let you know about the giveaway. So to be entered in the giveaway, you need to click on the link below for the Google form. It just asks for an email address. It's just a really easy way to help to make sure that you get your prize. I think I mention this every time I do a giveaway, but it's just really easier to ensure that the winner actually gets the prize instead of trying to post something in a video and then hopefully that person will come back to your channel and watch, especially if they're not a regular subscriber. So there is just a Google Doc to be entered. Just enter your name and your email address, and that is it. I do not do anything with the email address other than pick a winner. And so across all the channels, you can go ahead and do that. And please also leave a comment below. Let us know, give us your feedback, leave some love. And that is it for the giveaway pretty much. When you click on the Google Doc, it will have kind of the giveaway rules and the entry dates and deadlines. And so I pretty much finished that card off. I just basically assembled it. The next one I'm going to do, I'm using kind of a piece of tannish craft cardstock, and this is a gatefold card. So this is another really easy one. And again, I've taken a piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and cut it just like I would be making my card base at a 5.5. And then I'm going to score on the left and the right sides at 2 1/8. And so I'm going to score on the one side, and then I'll flip that paper over and score 2 1/8 on the next side. And that's going to make the gatefold, so it's going to fit pretty evenly. Mine has a slight space, but that is okay. And to get the fold nice and crisp, I'm just taking my bone folder and running that down each side so that it opens really nicely. I actually really love this style of card, and I think I might make some more of these ones. I think it was really easy and a great way to just use a little bit of my supplies. And most of my supplies that I'm using today are not going to be available. These are older supplies, but really can use virtually anything in your stash. It doesn't have to be pattern paper necessarily. You could create your own backgrounds with ink or stamps. I just went the easier out on this card. So what I did was I took a red piece of cardstock, and I matted that pattern paper on top of that. I didn't really pay attention to the sizes. I just cut it to make it fit. So the pattern paper is 1/8 inch smaller than the red cardstock. And I just went ahead and matted all of those and adhered. And then I adhered my little pieces in the middle. And for the band, I made it wide enough just to make sure it fit the sentiment, and that's how I determined the size of the band. But it did not fit all the way around the card, and so I ended up having to cut another piece and bridge that gap between those pieces so to make sure that it slid well on the card. I also stamped some snowflakes and a heart on that, and then I'm going to take a white gel pen and just make some little dots for snow. And that pretty much finishes this card off. That band will just slide right up, and then the card can be opened, and there's my cute little reindeer. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know that all the rest of the ladies on the hop are going to have some fabulous ideas. So don't forget to check everyone out, as well as don't forget to go ahead and leave a comment below and enter the giveaway by clicking on the link below. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I hope you had fun. If you did like this video or find it informative, please give me a thumbs up. As always, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.